The sweet memory of the little strawberry garden with its red color in Grandma's vegetable garden. There is a lush green strawberry vine on which there is the most eye-catching strawberry. Everyone calls her Hong Hong. Her body was plump and round, dressed in a bright red coat with numerous tiny sesame seeds embedded in it. Those were her seeds. On top of her head was a small green hat strawberry stem, which swayed gently in the wind, as if greeting passing bugs. When Hong Hong is not fully ripe, it is pink, but when it has been exposed to enough sun, it will turn bright red and give off a sweet fragrance. Even butterflies flying by can't help but stop to smell it. That early morning, Hong Hong had just been moistened by the morning dew and shown when she heard the anxious Gigi sound. It was the chirping of a little sparrow. It had been flying for a long time, its stomach growling with hunger, but it couldn't find anything good to eat. Shoo landed on the strawberry vine and smelled the sweet fragrance on Hong Hong. Its eyes lit up immediately, but it was afraid that its little paws might damage Hong Hong and dared not approach. Hong Hong quickly shook the small hat on her head and said, "Shoo, shoo, don't be shy. The fragrance on my body is just an invitation to you." Shoo carefully pecked at a small mouthful of the red flesh, sweet juice spread in its mouth. It happily flapped its wings and said, "Thank you, Hong Hong, your flesh is sweeter than nectar. I'm finally not hungry." In the morning, the sun rose slowly. The little snail in the vegetable garden was slowly looking for the sweetest dew, but after crawling for a long time, it only found a few slightly astringent leaves. Slowly, I smelled the sweet and red fragrance. Following the scent, I crawled over and waved my antennae at Hong Hong, Hong Hong. "Do you know where the sweet dew water is?" Hong Hong pointed at the morning dew on her leaf. It was deliberately kept by her, shiny and sweet. Slowly lying on the leaf, taking small sips of dew, and shaking its shell at Hong Hong. "Thank you, Hong Hong. Your dew is much sweeter than the one I found, and it even carries your fragrance." At noon, Duadwo, a little girl from the neighbor's house, came to the vegetable garden to help her grandma pick vegetables. She immediately saw the reddest one on the vine, Hong Hong, and her eyes lit up. "Grandma, this strawberry is so red, it must be extremely sweet." Grandma smiled and nodded, asking Duadwu to carefully pick Hong Hong off. Duadwu held Hong Hong in her palm, reluctant to eat it right away. She whispered to Hong Hong, "Hong Hong, you are so beautiful. I'm going to take you to Lully to have a look." Hong Hong lay in Duadwa's palm, feeling the warm temperature and feeling sweet in her heart. It turned out that she was not just a strawberry, but could make a child so happy. Duodwo took Hong Hong to look for her good friend Lely. When Lely saw Hong Hong, he immediately cheered. "Wow, this strawberry is redder than any I've ever seen. Let's treat it as the little star of snacks and playhouse." They found a clean leaf to use as a plate, placed Hong Hong in the middle of the leaf, and also found small stones to use as forks. Playing the afternoon tea game one after another. Tired from playing duo and Lely shared Hong Hong together. They took bites each other, and the sweet flesh made both of them laugh so hard that they squinted their eyes. Lele said while eating, "This is the sweetest strawberry I've ever eaten because I shared it with Duo." In the afternoon, dark clouds suddenly drifted from the sky, and it seemed that it was about to rain. Hong Hong recalled the little ladybug Dion in the corner of the vegetable garden. Its back shell was a bit cracked and it was afraid of getting wet from the rain. Hong Hong quickly asked her strawberry friends, who had not yet been picked, to shake their leaves, using the rustling sound of the leaves to remind Dion. Dion heard the sound and quickly climbed under the strawberry leaf beside Hong Hong. This leaf was big and green, just right to keep off the rain. When the raindrops tick-tock fell, the dots lay under the leaves and shook the spots at Hong Hong, saying, "Thank you, Hong Hong. Your reminder came faster than raindrops. I didn't get wet at all." In the evening, the setting sun dyed the vegetable garden orange. Grandma washed the picked strawberries clean and put them in a plate. Duadwa and Lele gathered around and also invited Juju and Mungmung. Mungmun was lying on the edge of the plate to have a sharing session together. Grandma picked up a strawberry and said with a smile, "Look, the tiny strawberry can not only fill your stomach, but also help friends and bring happiness. That's the sweetest part, Duodwo." And Lele nodded half understandingly and picked up another strawberry. Today's strawberries seemed sweeter than usual because they were filled with red enthusiasm. When the moon rose, the vegetable garden was quiet, and the remaining strawberry vines were still gently swaying. Although Hong Hong was eaten, her sweetness remained in Duadwo and Lele's mouths, and her enthusiasm stayed in Juju and Mungmung's hearts. When Grandma was clearing the plates, she carefully collected the red seeds, planning to plant them in the vegetable garden again next year. She knew that next spring new strawberry seedlings would sprout here, growing new reds, continuing to spread sweetness and joy in the vegetable garden. Such days were sweeter than the flesh of the strawberries and more vivid than their red skins.